Welcome, fellow Summoners War players. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Your viewership is greatly appreciated. And welcome to a brand new, exciting series I'm starting called Chasing Speed. One of the things you'll understand as you continue to play Summoners War is that speed is king. Yes, you have a speed lead, but we're not talking about you. How about you just go that way? Thank you. This game is ruled by speed and efficiency, and this series is about tips and tricks on how you can improve the time that you spend in the game to reach your goals as quickly as possible. There's a lot to understand about speed, so let's get going. So welcome to this new video series on Chasing Speed. Just to give you a little bit of a background, I have two other accounts that I play that are over 2 years old, and I just started revamping both of them just recently after taking a break from Summoners War. And I realized as I was revamping them how much time and resources and energy I just completely wasted. So this series is about starting out in the game and starting out right. And for me, the end goal is to see if I just focus on speed from the very beginning, what can I really accomplish with an account and how quickly can I accomplish that? Because one of the things that you will realize is that you'll be doing a lot of rune farming and you just need as many drops as possible in order to get great runes. This one's actually not horrible, so we'll leave that one there. But this is more typical of what you get, and it's just an immediate sell. So one of the things that I realized as I was revamping my other accounts is I just wasted a ton of runes because one, I kept runes that I just shouldn't have kept. Two, I leveled up runes that I probably shouldn't have leveled up. And three, I put grinds and gems into runes that I really shouldn't have used them on. And so I think one of the first thing new and returning players should understand is you need to be picky about runes and you need to throw away a lot. And the nice thing about that is that gets you a lot of mana, which you're always looking for. So if you see here, I've got 105 Swift runes and I'm a little over 4 million mana right now. How many of these Swift runes should I really be keeping? Now, the Swift set, the main reason, and really the only reason for the Swift set, is you want speed. So this is actually not a great Swift rune because there's no speed. But it has an innate, and it has 3 other stats that are useful, and they all synergize together. So I am keeping that rune just in case I need a damage dealer who doesn't need a ton of speed. Another key tip for this video is that it's a good idea to roll up a lot of runes together at one time so that you can take advantage of the rune power-up queue that ComToUs has finally given us. One of the primary reasons that I left this game is that I got tired of sitting looking at runes not powering up properly. It was just a complete waste of time. It felt very inefficient. So I went to try out some other games. And then when Summoners War brought in the power-up queue, I came back and that's where I started getting really serious again. So what you want to do is you want to gather a bunch of runes that you need to roll up and then roll them up all together and use the power-up queue so you're not sitting there wasting time. So we're going to power this up. Now this is a hero rune. Now the other stats are not great, but we will +6 this one just because it's hero. And this one, yes, it has crit rate, but flat HP, no speed, and a worthless second stat. That's an immediate sell. I don't know why This has speed. It's a low roll, but you need to take every opportunity you can to see if you get speed. Now these are 5-star runes. I generally don't keep a lot of these. And you can see I'm just evaluating runes as I go along. This doesn't have any speed. I'm pretty sure we have another hit point 1 with speed. So this is a sell. As you get further into the game, you'll realize that 5-star runes aren't even worth your time. let's see how we're doing. So we go here. Hey, we got a roll into speed and a roll into flat HP. Now, if that one rolls into speed again, that's a rune worth keeping. If it rolls into anything else, it's probably a sell. So it's a mid-roll into HP, but we're after speed. So sell it, get your mana. Don't hang on to stuff again. Now that was a mid-roll. So we got a mid-roll into speed. So this one we're going to now +6 it. Got a roll into flat HP. It's a 5-star rune. That's a sell. So you get a max roll into HP %. That's worth at least going up to +6 to see if we can get speed the next time around. So this one was, if it rolls into crit rate, attack, and HP, we could maybe gem in speed later, because then the other stats might be good. We got a max roll into crit rate, a max, almost a mid roll into HP %. So we can at least go to +9 on that one. We avoided speed on this one. Avoided speed again on this one. And really, the reason I'm doing +3 is, especially for Swift runes, if you don't get speed on that first roll, you're just wasting mana taking it up to +6. So, and as you can see, it doesn't roll into speed a lot. We got a minimum roll into speed here that's not great, but let's take it up to +6. Sometimes you're looking for support monsters that need a lot of accuracy. So if this, so there we go. Now we have a +12 speed, +14 accuracy. Pretty decent efficiency for a blue rune. So we'll keep that around for now. So you can see we did not do very well. We didn't get any double rolls into speed. But this just gives you an idea of what you need to do with your runes. Sell, sell, sell until you get the stats that you want. And what I'm really after, since I want to really focus on speed with this account, is I want speed leads, I want speed boosters, and I want attack bar boosters. And I got super lucky and got Frigate very early. So he was a huge get for me. But I am missing a ton of monsters still, and I've been saving up some summons, so let's get right to it. We've got 1 light and dark, 3 elementals, and 50 mystics. And this account is missing a lot of monsters, so anything that deals with speed would be really welcome at this point. There's very few dupes that I have. So Clara was a great get for one of the speed teams that I've already featured in my other video series, Guild Siege Glory. Take a look over here and you'll see how she's utilized. She's a great monster. I didn't have her on this account. That's a great get. No lightning. Can we get a speed lead? We did not get a speed lead, but this is actually a good unit. And we got him already awakened, so that's nice. So Jamie is... so he's got a crit rate leader skill, which could be good for rifts. He does ignore defense sometimes on skill 1. He can go absolutely insane with his chain fire in skill 2. And then removes all harmful effects on all allies and increases their attack power for 3 turns. So he can be used in a speed team as a damage dealer. So we'll see if we can incorporate him somehow. But well, that's it for summons. Not the best session, but that's pretty typical for Summoner's War. You don't really get a lot of what you really want in most summoning sessions. So in our next episode of this series, we'll actually talk about what are some of the early game units you can get that can really help you on your quest. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you back to the next episode. See ya.